A quiet Serangoon block turned into the scene of a bizarre neighbor dispute, one involving a man, a brick, and months of tension that refused to die down. It all started when a longtime resident, known as Mr. Xian, who's lived at Block 307 Serangoon Avenue 2 for about 40 years, found himself at odds with his downstairs neighbor, George, a 43-year-old freelancer who moved in around a decade ago. What began as a small misunderstanding over noise eventually spiraled into a full-blown conflict that's been dragging on for 6 years. Mr. Xian said the trouble started after he tried to calm George's crying child years ago, but that gesture didn't go down well. Since then, both sides have accused each other of constant noise and disturbance. Mr. Xian claimed he often heard loud dragging and banging sounds late at night. George, on the other hand, said he's been suffering for years from the noise coming from above his flat. Tired of the sleepless nights, Mr. Xian decided to install CCTV cameras outside his unit. But one night, the footage captured something truly unsettling. George walking along the corridor holding a brick in his hand, pacing back and forth right outside Mr. Xian's flat before walking away. When confronted, George admitted to holding the brick but insisted he never meant to hurt anyone. He said the noise upstairs had pushed him to his breaking point, claiming he couldn't take it anymore. In May 2025, both neighbors were called in for mediation at the Community Mediation Center. They agreed on a few terms. Mr. Xian would use rubber mats and stoppers to soften any noise, while George promised to stop behaving aggressively. For a while, it looked like peace might finally return to the block. But it didn't last. Not long after, both sides started filing police reports again, accusing each other of breaking the agreement, disturbing the peace, and even intimidation. What followed were more shouting, more sleepless nights, and a lot of finger-pointing. It's a story that highlights just how fragile neighborly harmony can be in Singapore's high-rise living, where even the smallest sound can become a trigger, and where unresolved emotions can build up until something snaps. How far should a person go to defend their peace at home before it crosses the line into harassment or intimidation? If you found this story interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230, your channel for the real stories happening around Singapore.